Let's revise the topic plastic, right? As we had discussed about the synthetic fibers, so what do you mean by the plastics? What do you mean by plastic? Again, as in the synthetic fiber, the small units combine together to form a bigger unit, that is a polymer. In the same way, small units join together to form a bigger, that is called the plastics are formed. Now it is totally depend upon the arrangement of the monomers. Monomers, what does it mean? The small unit is called monomer, right? As the small unit, arrangement of monomers. On the basis of the arrangement of the monomers, these are divided into two types. What are these? Linear plastic and the cross-linked plastic. This is the linear and cross-linked. What does it mean? Linear plastic means when the monomers, these are arranged like this. And the cross-linked plastics mean when these monomers, they combine like this. This is the cross-linked plastic. Linear plastics, these are called the thermoplastic, and the cross-linked plastics are called the thermosetting plastic, right? On the basis of the arrangement, like resistant to heat, temperature, electricity, the plastics are of two types, thermoplastic as well as the thermosetting plastic. Now the thermoplastic and the thermosetting plastic, the difference between, we will differentiate the types of the plastic on the basis of the some parameters, like right? What are these parameters on which we differentiate between the thermoplastic as well as the thermosetting plastic? सबसे पहले, the first one is the nature. The first parameter is nature. What is the nature of this thermoplastic? Thermoplastic nature. What is the nature of this thermoplastic? A plastic that can be melted on heating, right, and harden on cooling. A plastic which melted on heating and harden on cooling and can be molded again and again. This is called the thermoplastic. And what do you mean by the thermosetting plastic? Once it is molded, it will not become soft on heating, right? And cannot be molded again and again. This is called the thermosetting plastic. Is it clear? And the second one is, that is the effect of heat. What is the effect of heat? Effect of heat. What is the effect of heat on the thermoplastic? They become soft or they melt on heating. And what is the effect on thermosetting? They don't become soft on heating, right? What is the third parameter? Effect of temperature. What is the third parameter? Effect of temperature. Thermoplastic, these are good or bad? Less resistant to the temperature or high resistant to temperature? These are less, because the thermoplastic, they become soft on heating as well. So they are less resistant to the high temperature. And these are the high resistant to the temperature. That's why these plastics are used to make the electrical switches. And what are these electrical switches? Name the, no. Name the plastic which is used to make the electrical switches. Name the plastic. Bakelite. Bakelite is used to make the electrical switches and the plugs because they are high resistant to the temperature. Then the next is the toughness. Next is toughness. Thermoplastics, they are less tough and elastic. And whereas these are high, like the more tough and rigid. More tough and rigid. Structure is rigid. And then the recycle. Fifth parameter is recycle. They can be recycled because they're soft on heating. They cannot be. Next is example. If we will talk about here, we can give the example of the PVC, polythene, and here we will talk about the bakelite, melamine, and I told you the one more example, that is formica. So these are the examples of the thermoplastic. Which one? Which one? Tell me. Fireman's जो uniform है, the plastic or the coating, which plastic is used? Melamine. We will not write the thermosetting. We will give the example that which one is used. This melamine. Storing the food items, that is not the वो तो PET है, that is storing for food items, that is polyethylene terephthalate. But before that one, if we are talking about that the high temperature, resistant to the high temperature, that is the thermosetting, Teflon. That's why the handles of the utensils are made up of the Teflon, because these are the poor conductor, right? Bakelite is used for making the electrical switches, and melamine is used for the fireman uniform, right? So these are the examples of this. After this, Hanji, polyvinyl chloride. Polyvinyl chloride. Is it clear, beta? After that, the advantages or the properties and uses of the plastics. Advantages and uses of plastics. What are the advantages and uses of plastic? This is called the, if we are talking about this era, is called the plastic era, plastic age, because the number of the products we are using, that is made up of the plastic. So what are the main uses of the plastic? Number one, that is non-reactive. Non-reactive. The first advantage and use, or the property we can say, rather than to write down the advantages, we can write down the properties. First is non-reactive. Plastic is non-reactive. If we are saying that the plastic is non-reactive, what does it mean? That means they do not get rusted. They do not react with the air as well as the water, because these two are the raw material for the rusting. So they do not show any reaction with the air and water. That's why they are non-reactive, right? They don't get corroded. This is the reason these are used for making the water tanks. This is the reason these are used for making the PVC. Water pipes are used to make the plastic. Green, white pipes are there. Then tanks are there, storage, water storage tanks. These are made up of the plastic. Sanitary fitting jo hai, that is also made up with the plastic, because these are the non-reactive. They will not show reaction with the air as well as the water. Is that clear? Right? No. Second is the main other one is the lightweight. These are lightweight. What is lightweight? These are very, plastics are very light in weight. This is the reason. Example, if we will see the lightweight thermocol. Thermocol is the plastic that is very light in weight. That is used for making the disposable cups also. Very lightweight. Yes, that is used, actually the phone covers, that is the thermocol packing to protect it. These are used in the packaging material. Packaging material में use किया जाते हैं appliances like TV, AC for safety. Is it clear? Third one is the strong and durable. Strong and durable, right? Plastic is the strong and durable, right? How we can say? Still, it's not like costly nahi hai, right? That is the disadvantage. They can't be decomposed. That is the disadvantage. That is the main disadvantage of the plastic. But here we are discussing about the properties and the uses. Plastics are the strong and durable. Example, if we will talking about, that is the सबसे best example, if we will say, that is the melamine. Melamine plastic is the strong, durable, and it is used in the number of the, मतलब making in the number of the objects, used in the making kitchenware, tiles, dinner sets, unbreakable stuff, fire resistant material, as we are saying that the use uniform of the firemen. ठीक है, then decorative objects we can make. That's why melamine is called the versatile material. Plastic है, this is the plastic, versatile material, right? Versatile material, we are saying the plastic, that is the versatile. Which one is melamine? ठीक है, because of the number of the uses, that's why, right? Melamine हो गया. After that, if we will talk about the strong and durable, we can see the example of the PVC, polyvinyl chloride, that is used in making the durable toys बनाने में, bottles, tiles, ठीक है. पीवीसी पैनलिंग होती है, एंड द बिल्डिंग्स में पीवीसी पैनलिंग यूज की है. दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज द strong and durable. And another very common example that indicates the strong and durability, that is the polythene bags. We can carry the number of, we can carry the, but still these are strong and durable. You can put the too much things in the polythene bag. That is due to only this, the strong and durability. If we will take the paper bag, so that might be clear. Then after that, that is the poor conductor of heat. Plastics are the poor conductor of heat. Where we use this property, poor conductor of heat, where we are using this property? I told you the number of the example, the poor conductor of heat. Yes, Diya. Unmute yourself.
Ma'am, to make handles of kitchen utensils.
Yes.
Melamine is used.
Yes, we can say where the, if I am saying the poor conductor of heat, example bakelite. I told you bakelite, that is used for making the handles of the utensils also. Bakelite is also used for making the handles of the utensil. Polystyrene. Polystyrene, that is used for making the ice box. Ice box, that is the polystyrene is used. Thermocol flask we are using. So that these are the poor conductor of heat, because they will not allow the heat to pass from the in or out. Is that clear, bache? Then fifth property, that is the poor conductor of electricity. Poor conductor of electricity, right? Poor conductor of electricity, that is again bakelite, that is a poor conductor of electricity. That's why it is used for making the switches and the plugs, right? PVC used for the insulation cover in the electrical cables. Itni bhi wires and all that you can see outside, also the wires that is having the black coating, wires that is having the black coating, that is what, that is the PVC for the insulation purpose, so that the shock, we will not get the shock. Yes, you can see this is the wire. Yeah, this is like this. So insulation wires we are making, so that we will not get a shock, right? Then inert to chemicals. Sixth is inert to chemicals. What do you mean by inert to chemicals? That is, they are not reacting with the chemicals. If we will talk about the Teflon, Teflon is also used for making non-stick kitchenware. That is not reacting with the oil or any other chemical. If we are using, so that is the non-stick, right? Then the last property, insoluble in water. Insoluble in water means, if we will talk about the insoluble, these are not soluble in the water. That's why we are using the, even the water bottles we are using, that is the storing the water. That means these are insoluble in the water. So these are the advantages or the properties of the plastics. And after that, we will discuss about the disadvantages of the plastic. Environment, the last topic of this chapter, that is the plastic and the environment. plastic and environment. What we will discuss about this plastic and environment, that the health and environment and hazards. No doubt, number of the uses of the plastics are having, but still disadvantages are also there, right? So they take the main disadvantage. If we will talk about the plastic and environment, the first main disadvantage of using plastic is these are non-biodegradable. That means they cannot be decomposed easily. They take several years to decompose. They are not eco-friendly, right? Uh, Other one, it causes pollution. Not eco-friendly, that means causes the pollution. Soil, all soil, air, water, all. Okay, they causes pollution. If we will talk about the soil, so they do not decompose easily. It decrease the fertility of the soil, right? And yeah, infertility we can say. Another one, if we will talk about the water, so naturally they will clog and choke the like water pipes. If the polythene bags, we will throw it here and there. Then air, when we will burn it, they will cause the pollution, air pollution by producing the harmful gases. Okay. Now, other one, when we are throwing here and there, like these are thrown here and there, like what happened? They clog the drains, okay, and sewer lines, right? They are the, you can say, the breeding ground for the mosquitoes. If we will keep it like this, the water will be there and they will cause the, increase the, or you can say the breeding ground for the mosquitoes. That also causes the problems for the us. Then they choke the respiratory system. If the street dogs as well as the cows and the buffaloes, they will eat. If we will put the eatables in that, the waste material or the eatables like the leftover food, we will put it in the polythene bags and throw it on the road. So what will happen? The street dogs and the cows, buffaloes, they will eat it. It shock their respiratory system as well as the digestive system, digestive tract. Okay, so that's we have to keep it in our mind when we are using these plastics. Is that clear, bete? It is banned, right? It causes cancer. It causes the cancer. Another disadvantage of this, it causes cancer among the workers, those who are working in the polythene factories, okay, manufacturing industries for preparing all these materials. So they are having the, they may come in contact like the diseases, and the cancer is the main disease. It is the hygienic to store food, because when we are keeping the hot food in the polythene bags, then they will react. Okay, so that's, these are the main disadvantages of using the plastic as well as the synthetic fibers both, right? But solution is there, as we discussed already, that the solution is there. 5 R's we discussed. 5 R's means reduce, reuse, recycle, reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, and refuse. Reduce means the first step is reduce. We should avoid the use of plastic. Jute bags should be preferred as compared to the plastic bags. Second, reuse. Plastic bags, plastic containers should be reused by making the pots, by growing the fruits, by growing the plants in it, right? Then the recycle, use of different bins so that we can recycle those plastic. Then recover. Plastic material should not be thrown here and there. Then refuse. That is the main. Never dispose of the articles made of the plastic to the sewage system. All this, what about this synthetic fibers and the plastic chapter?